Hi everybody, my name is Katie Jo, and today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about forgiveness. I recently read this book by Edwin Gaines that is the 4 spiritual laws of prosperity, and one of the laws is forgiveness. In this book, part of the journey that Edwin shares is that when she was a very young child, she was sexually abused. And she carried that anger and rage and let that affect every relationship she ever had, her feelings of self-worth and things like that, until there was a time in her life when somebody took a stand for her boldly and awakened her, and she realized that before she came to this earth, as knowing that she would come down as a very powerful, powerful woman, she chose into a life experience as a young child to learn what misuse of power did, so that as a powerful woman she would never misuse her power on earth. What a powerful, amazing perspective. You see, so many times forgiveness, we want to go around and say, oh, well, this happened and I guess it was okay. Sometimes things aren't okay. I've gone through things, you've gone through things that are not okay. And it's okay to say this sucked, this hurt, betrayal, hate, abuse, things like that. It's okay to say this didn't work, but what is the lesson from that? Forgiveness isn't a place of saying, is not a place of denial. But what it is I like to say, forgiveness means that I am no longer going to carry the rocks that you threw at me. But I'm not going to give the rocks back to you to throw them again. Through my own journey of forgiveness, there are times when I thought that I've forgiven, and years later something else comes up and triggers me, and I realize there's another level that gets to be handled. And the only way that I can do that is to look at the situation, to look what happened, and say, what did I learn from that? How did it increase these gifts of compassion, of wisdom, of awareness, of service, that I can serve better now because I understand something? And I got to learn things like with abuse. I learned that I had the opportunity to take a stand for myself. How powerful was that, to have the opportunity to take a stand for me, and the value of self-love, and saying, no, I love myself enough to walk away from this. What's more is I love my children enough to show them that this is unacceptable. I mean, and I'm not talking about my husband. Please make sure that my ex-husband, I'm not criticizing him. But my point is that we have the opportunities to have these feats of human triumph that only come sometimes through these actions of others or ourselves. And the greatest thing we do is forgive ourselves. Forgive ourselves for being in the situation, for being in the place, for being angry for so long, for handling it inappropriately, for not handling it the way that it should have been. But forgiveness means that we recognize there was growth there. So pick up the book, 4 Spiritual Laws of Prosperity by Edwin Gaines. It will change your life. It changed mine. Have a beautiful day.